Oh my goodness,
There
you got
we
it.
are. Yeah.
One go, Henry. Good job. That's why we appreciate you. You do your job. You do it well.
The only one here that does his damn job.
Right? Anyhow, antisocialexperience.com, the website. We haven't shielded that for a while. And also, if you check the description, there should be the way to actually do a call or connect if you're on Mac, PC, Android, and possibly iOS. Still unknown to us.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
We're on top of checking that.
Right? The theme of the week. And you notice nothing changed, but it's like something changed.
Yeah.
Because we didn't hear our usual thing.
No.
But maybe the world heard it. Who knows? Anyhow, man. This week, and did I kind of clue you into something? Or
a little bit, yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. Or no, let's actually get right into it. I want to talk about something because me personally, I'm into like PCs, computers, Macs, all of it. Just technology, basically. And there was a new graphics card release, like a new series that came out, and it was massively understocked, all right?
Uh-huh.
But it was sold out almost instantly. And that was due to one thing. Like, basically, computers can do work much faster than a person can when you put them up to something. Okay? If you take and write a script, and you have that script, what its job is to do is to check this website. If it's in stock, buy whatever's available.
Yeah.
And then you get them and resell it. That's one thing that it could do. It could also, excuse me, keep checking back if they're not in stock, refresh the website every so often. So that's how common people, common consumers, we're trying to buy something. We're not going to beat out a bot is basically what that's called. It's a bot that checks for stock if it has it. And that's what happened with this particular graphics card, okay? New series came out. I think they're between, depending on the aftermarket manufacturer and the style of the card, anywhere from like $700 to $850. People are selling them for like $3,000, $5,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, basically scalping.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that goes with anything.
Yeah.
Collectible stuff. What's some of the stuff you get into?
Just like when you go so sometimes like ordering like GameStop and stuff will have like the Funko exclusives.
Okay.
Like you're trying to order those and it's the same deal. Like
even right at release, it'll be out of stock.
Yeah, and this is actually I ran into this today. Funny enough, Xbox Series 1 or whatever the hell it is.
Right.
Pre-order released today. My brother, when I got home for lunch,
for the new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I got home for lunch, my brother was in like a 3.5-hour queue just to get on GameStop's website.
Just to get on the
website?
The website,
just to get on a website, dude.
That would be, I mean, guarantee.
But they were out of stock in like 5 seconds of those things. Like,
right. Well, there had to be mad people mobbing the website, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but just also there's the bots.
Right, and I'm sure that happened. Like,
oh yeah, and it's like limited runs to close. Like, have you heard of the brand like Supreme?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's an online thing or maybe they have online exclusives, but I think that's more of a in shop, like they have stores. I don't know. I'm not one of the people. I'm not really into that stuff, but or just limited runs of clothing, sneakers, collectibles, something where it's going to be limited or take a while to replenish stock when it first gets released. Just people have computers doing the work to grab the inventory to resell it and make money, profit.
Yeah, not great. Like I might buy an extra one if I get something like that and resell one. But like that's the difference between one and buying 50 of them,
right?
All to resell. And usually I'm buying a thing for myself too.
Oh,
like
certainly.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I'm just not on there to just resell. It's almost like the old school concert ticket thing, really. Buying up a bunch of. I mean,
sure.
you know what I mean.
Here's one of the things though that and I'm not saying this is the first time in history, but NVIDIA is the manufacturer of the graphics card of the chip that other makers are going to use their chip to make their versions of the cards.
Yeah.
But NVIDIA is who makes the silicon, basically the graphics card. For the RTX, the 30 series,
yeah,
the 3080, which just, what is that? Is that? I don't know. Is that phone?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Grab it. Throw it over. I thought for sure it was turned off. No, it's... Which one is it?
It's this one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's ringing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's from Nunez, Mexico.
Just, here, toss it over, man. I can't believe that. Nunez, Mexico. I don't know who that would be. Maybe they'll call back.
Maybe.
I had to undo my headphones for that one. I couldn't believe it.
No, I'll bet you your car's extended warranty is probably. I'll bet that's what that has to do with.
It could be. We're going to pull the batteries on it for now. It'll probably still ring.
Without the battery?
Yeah, I think the base is on. That's what it is.
I got you.
Either way. Anyhow, so NVIDIA releases this graphics card, okay? It goes out, gets bought up instantly. It sells out, massively understocked, okay? Obviously, bots were at play here,
yeah, right?
in a sense. Now, I'm not saying this is the first time in history, okay? But NVIDIA, the manufacturer of this graphics card, is going through the orders by hand and obvious multiple, like, you don't need this many for obvious reasons, canceling the orders.
Oh, really?
To try and get the stock out, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of neat. I'm not saying that no company has ever done that.
No,
Went through and canceled bot orders by hand, but that's pretty cool to do that.
No, that is really cool, man.
And they're just, I mean, before they even got released, like when they were supposed to be released, gone.
It's gone.
But there were some circumstances where people mobbing the website. What else happened was kind of like a radio show when you're trying to call in and be that caller and you're calling busy, and that one person that calls at that perfect time and it just rings right through, they pick it up and they're that caller.
Yeah.
There were people that were getting on whatever hour later, the website would load up, one was in stock or it would show in stock and they bought it.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a kind of mix of both, the bots and the too many people trying to do it all at once.
The refreshers, I call them.
Yeah, which was pretty unique.
Yeah. I run into a lot of those on eBay. They just refresh down in the last minute, and then they'll scalp you out in like 3 seconds left in the auction.
Yeah, unreal that happens. And if I didn't say it, people write bots to fight against.
Oh, how does that work?
Well, basically, I don't know how it would work, but they got something to try and fight against it.
Right.
Now, I don't know how that would be implemented. I don't understand it to the fullest. I just heard a little bit about it. I'm guessing, I don't know, how would it do it?
Yeah.
Because if they're the ones going in and scooping stuff up.
Right. I mean, unless it was just like something like you said, humans were going through, like the actual people were going through it. Like if there's a certain amount, you know what I mean? Maybe there's a thing that the bot knows that, well, that ordered too many or whatever, and it just cancels it out or whatever, you know?
Well, that could be implemented though, because if it's not a product release and it's an institution and they want to upgrade all their computers, say it's like a rendering farm or a studio that works with digital media.
Okay.
They would have a use for 50 or 100 graphics cards.
Right.
But would they are they going to upgrade the second they're released? Who's to say though? You know, so you just can't come in and cancel every order.
Right.
But no, I thought it was cool that NVIDIA's going through and canceling obvious bot orders.
Yeah, no, that's really cool, man.
And the other thing too is all these people that had any bots at work that happen to think, oh, I got this. They already had listings and stuff on eBay. And now they're not going to be able to fulfill those.
Yeah,
they're going to wait.
And that's going to hurt their street cred on eBay.
Possibly.
Oh, it will. You
know
cancel orders. It's a big no-no, buddy.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, it hurt you.
Yeah, I don't know the whole eBay game.
No, it hurt you.
But no, I just, I found it, just wanted to bring it up as a little note. I thought it was interesting that they went in and canceled. Canceling orders, putting people to work like we used to do.
Yeah.
Have a person go through, check it, verify it, cancel that shit.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, hill dying, man.
Yeah.
Is there any funny ones you can think of?
Well,
off
like
the top of your head.
you said earlier, like the pineapple on the pizza thing. Like
Pineapple is good on pizza.
yeah, that's all right.
But some people are under the belief that it's
like it does not go there. Yeah.
no pineapple on pizza. No way, no how. You're wrong.
Yeah. And like, yeah, I don't know, dude. Even like, not to even get political, but some Trumpers right now, I would say, are like, I would. I would. I've never seen people fly flags and like worship a man that has no idea who those people are. Like
Right.
literally worship the ground they walk on, and he has no clue who that person is.
Well,
Like,
I mean, and to be honest, the last election, don't you think there was kind of like a bunch of like spite voting?
oh
Like,
yeah, oh yeah,
because I can, I'm going. I don't even like the guy. I don't even care, but I'm going to just.
yeah, just yep. Just so she doesn't get, yeah, yeah. But no, I feel like that's the thing now. Like, no matter what he does, he's going to have these people that, you know what I mean? He could do something completely wrong. Like,
Have you seen some of the commercials? Like
oh,
whether it's on.
they're awful, man. They're awful. And the worst one, though, and this is what I don't get. And I've stated this 1,000 times. I don't vote. I'm not on either side.
Right.
I don't care. It was like, it was a commercial for Trump, but it was showing Biden's America with like rioters and yada yada yada. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, he's like, do you want this America or do you want Trump's America? And I'm like, hold the fuck on, because this is Trump's America. Like
Right.
the rioting, all that shit, it is going on. Like, how can you blame that guy?
No, it definitely is.
Yeah,
I mean,
and like say that's his. Like it was like it flabbergasted me. I was just like, what? I'm like, that's what's going on now. Like, how could you say that that's what's gonna happen when that's what's happening?
yeah. I mean, yes, I can't believe some of the commercials and how they are. Like,
Dude, they're hardcore. Like,
like the one of them shows like they're talking about Biden. Like Biden's there somewhere, but he's not all here.
yeah.
And
Basically saying he has dementia or whatever. Like, yeah.
And it's just like a cut together scene of him going, and like thinking in between speaking. Yeah, it's real bad. And then there's the times are tough, the man is weak. I'm like, oh, I can't believe for political parties they can have commercials that are endorsed by the opposing candidate like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. It's gotten so rotten too, man. Like I don't know. I don't remember it being like this. Like, I don't, cutthroat, I guess would be the word before. Maybe I was just too young to remember. I don't know.
Do you think it, and I don't want to say the world, but the world could observe and find a lesson in it, I guess. But do you think the government as a whole, in the whole voting process, all of that, do you think maybe they learned a lesson in don't actually let somebody that's popular run in a popularity contest?
Yeah, you would think they would have, but I don't know. They let Ronald Reagan did the same thing, man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like, let's face it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know there's everybody in the world thinks Ronald Reagan was the greatest, but like if you dig up, like he wasn't exactly the,
But can anybody really be the greatest though?
No. Everybody's
about the responsibility.
Yeah, no, nobody's gonna be. I just, like I said, I don't put these people on pedestals because they're just humans. Like, they're gonna make mistakes too.
Well, that, and some people just, it seems like they're under the belief that when somebody gets elected president, they go in there and they got ultimate and total power.
And that's not
And
the case.
it's not like once you get elected president, you just point and stuff gets done.
Right. You're not the emperor of the United States.
Well, at least not yet.
No. Give it due time.
What about our whole system for voting? Do you think that's antiquated and could use a refresh? Being that it's been done that way for what, hundreds of years now?
Yeah, but that's why I don't know. What's all like with all this mail-in shit now? Like,
I guess they're trying to keep people from, crowds gathering.
Yeah.
But what would be a way to do it? I mean,
I don't know.
Online, it just seems crazy that there's no way to vote online, really, is there?
No. Nope. You still have to go to a polling booth to do it.
But you can take a picture of a check with your phone,
cash it.
It gets cashed. It's deposited into your bank account. They don't even have the check yet. You have to deposit it at some point within a time frame, right?
Yeah. Well, no, dude, I don't even have to give them my checks. I just take the pictures and they're just.
It gets deposited.
Yeah, that's the end of it.
That is. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought you had to deposit it at some point.
No, I have all my checks sitting there. Like, they're used.
You just save them?
Yeah, they tell them to save them for 90 days just in case there's ever anything. So I hold on to them. But
so we can do stuff like that. We can get news almost instantly, a minute after it happens
Dude,
around the world.
we can renew our driver's license. We can renew IDs. We can.
And we can't vote online.
But right, we can't vote online.
I don't know. Is that
I don't know. It's like, with even with like the Pennsylvania, like the driver's license stuff, like you could get welfare, you can get all that stuff online. Like, you know what I mean?
But you
like,
can't vote.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't tell me that you can go in those websites safely, use it, but you couldn't go in and vote safely. And it'd be like, all right, he voted. That's it. Like, you can't go back in. You can't do anything after you
Right.
made that
I
initial.
mean, obviously there would have to be security measures in place because you wouldn't want anybody like recycling names or,
Right.
social security numbers, or like, what was it? What movie was it? Gangs in New York, where he's like, shave him, cut his hair, send him back again to vote. Yeah, like you wouldn't want people recycling bodies to, electronically to vote again. But I think some kind of between your social security number, at least in our country, and like biometric security, whether it be fingerprint reader or some type of security that's implemented digitally, there should be able to work out a way to vote.
Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have
Totally do away with the old system. I don't know. I think it's going to be not in our lifetimes that we would see anything like that happen.
No, I don't either.
The thing is, though, think about it too, though. If you do switch the type of voting from how it is now in person to digitally, right? That opens it up to a whole new world of people potentially swinging a vote or hacking, doing this, doing that. So yeah, it could get real dangerous real quick.
Yeah.
No one person has the idea on this.
No. No.
Yeah. Anyhow, dying on hills. That's how we got to that point in the conversation.
Yeah. Like just
Pineapple on pizza, Trump. I mean, it gets serious when it gets with political parties, but some people do take stuff serious. Like, did you ever play Monopoly?
Yeah.
And I played Monopoly, and there's been rules that were, we kind of follow them. There's other rules
like
that
the free
didn't.
parking type thing where the money's in the middle or
Well, what about if you land on a property and you don't buy it, it goes to auction. That is in the rules, right? I'm pretty
you're
sure
right, yeah.
that if a player lands on a property, doesn't buy it, that goes to auction.
Right. Yeah.
And how many people play that way?
I've never
I've
played
played
it.
with a couple.
Yeah, I've never played that way.
Yeah, but some people were dead set on
What the rules are, yeah.
that's the rule.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that hill, they've died on it numerous times. Anytime they play Monopoly, at least.
Like, yeah, like we're playing this way or we ain't playing at all.
Totally. I don't know. You got any others off the top of your head? I'm trying to think of some more
I am too.
dying on that hill.
I don't know, with food even. So
Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the
yeah.
DC.
Yeah, like anything that's, one versus the other. Mellow Yellow Mountain Dew, like,
What is it? Console. I forget what they call console, and then PC Master Race, and whether
Console
it's
wars.
console, yeah, consoles or PCs, Mac, PC, Coke, and Pepsi.
Yeah.
I'm under the personal opinion that Coke or Pepsi's okay.
Yeah, I am too.
And when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna die on either hill.
No, me either.
I'll go get some coffee.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna drink that stuff that I advertise all the time anyway.
Beef ribs better than pork ribs. That's one I've heard. I made a note about it here.
Oh yeah.
It's like, at what point are these hills to die on? And just opinions.
They're just, yeah. I don't know. that one I'm a little like, whoa, I don't know. They're just ribs, man. They're gonna be lathered in barbecue sauce and cooked to a crisp anyway. You're not really gonna tell the difference.
How about
Funny story about that. Well,
Go ahead.
One time. Okay, it's all hot and heavy in the kitchen one night, right? My boss had to come back and help us, and I mean, it's we're getting killed back there.
Just orders?
Yeah. Just what I mean, just mad people.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I know you do. So like we're rushing around like crazy. My boss, he has these pork cutlets and he has chicken for chicken Alfredo. Doesn't he switch the sons of bitches on accident? So he serves pork Alfredo and chicken cutlets. But here's the kicker.
Did you try it?
I did. The people who ordered it, both people, ate all that pork and all that Alfredo and didn't say a word. So,
Wow.
yeah, because we were like, oh, this is coming back for sure. It's coming back. And Nope. And the plates came back. We were like, we want to see them. They came
They ate
back.
it.
They ate it all, man.
Pork Alfredo and
Pork
what?
Alfredo, and then it was like it was they were like pork cutlets, like with this, whatever, some sort of sauce and whatever, but
Right.
it was replaced with chicken. But the more funny part was that, obviously the pork Alfredo. But yeah, they didn't even know the difference.
Could you imagine that? What if that happened at the Olive Garden and not just some little country club, right?
Yeah.
What happens then?
I don't know.
Old people want free. People want even more bottomless salad.
Honestly, I don't even think that could happen at the country or at the Olive Garden because everything like is out of a bag there. Most of everything you eat's like bagged food.
Is it?
That they like hydrate. Oh yeah, dude. There's none of that shit's homemade.
And I'm not here. I'm not gonna like expose the secrets of places that I worked at, but you would be surprised. Like it's some of the places that you eat, how the food is prepared when you eat there. Like I've had a lot of favorites at places, and then I've worked at a couple. I'm like, wow, this is really how this is made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've ordered this exact dish, and you're telling me that's how that's made,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't believe it.
No. Well, I could think of one like place around our parts. They use like I was obsessed with their lasagna. Like it's so good, so good, so good. And
Lasagna?
yeah,
Yeah,
and here I found out it's just Stouffer's lasagna with little cheese melted on top and their sauce on it.
Go get a Stouffer's and
Yeah, dude, it's
Wow.
it's literally Stouffer's lasagna. I was like, son of a bitch.
right. That's crazy business. You're reselling Stouffer's.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Which Stouffer? That's not bad
No,
food.
it's not. It's not. And like I said, it came out and it tasted good and everything. But like I said, I was just like, I was under the impression that they're back there hand making this lasagna, and then I get a job there. And nope, not a whole lot of work goes into that one.
Right. It's like I like Thanksgiving type stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the turkey with mashed potatoes, gravy.
Same here, man.
Yeah, man. I was getting like instant potatoes in like a boil bag,
Yeah.
and never knew it. Not gonna say the place, but it's like, wow, that's kind of
Yeah.
mind blowing. Like,
Yeah.
never would have thought. And then, depending on the type of, I don't know what all places do it, but I can name a couple. Like you go, like club sandwich. That's another good item. Okay, club sandwich. Take for example.
That's a pain in the ass item. Just anybody listening or watching, if you think you're ordering a club sandwich to be quick, you're not. Okay, that is not a quick thing to do. That is not an easy thing to do. The person making it has to drop everything they're doing and spend about 10 minutes making a sandwich.
Yeah, that takes some work.
Yeah,
But,
you can't like do anything else.
You go some places, and I try to make it easier. If I get one, I'll take the ham off. Like, just give me turkey. I want the turkey, bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayo, salt, pepper, and bread.
Yep.
And we're good. I'm done. Which is still quite a bit of work. But some places will use lunch meat, and then other places I've gotten, you get actually like thick sliced turkey breast. And there you can taste an obvious difference.
Oh yeah.
And there's not much difference between the establishments in price. And it's like, why doesn't everybody do this? Money? Like profit, I guess?
But yeah, that's what everything comes down to. Yeah.
The bottom line, Jim.
Yeah.
Henry, we're going to have to fire you.
Yeah.
We're over budget on this show.
Way over.
Way over budget. No. Is there any hill you were ever willing to die on that, like, where it caused a personal problem in life?
No, I'd say a personal problem. I've been like in arguments, just about
argument, disagreement.
Yeah, just with my music taste for one. Like, you know what I mean? I think punk rock's the greatest thing in the world.
it is.
Yeah,
It's one. I mean, there's a lot of other good music.
no, there
too.
is, and there is, and I don't disagree with that. But like, I for instance, I just talked about this guy the other day. I used to have this guy that I'd go to a bar. I'd play, my music, whatever, a bunch of different bands too. Not just the same thing. As soon as my music was done, every time this guy would go and just load up with Bob Seger. And they'd sit there and tell me how Bob Seger was the greatest, and I'm an idiot because I don't listen to Bob Seger. And I'm like, dude, no. You can like a rock all day long, but no.
Like a rock all day long.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
I mean, I can't say it's bad music,
bad.
but it's not my
bad.
favorite.
No, Bob Seger's not a god. I'm sorry, and like I will die on that hill. Bob Seger's not a
All
god.
right. we've exposed James for the hill he's willing to die on.
Yeah, it's the Bob Seger's not a god hill.
Yeah, I don't know any hill personally
I'm
that I
not
would.
that stubborn. I you know what I mean? Like I'm just not.
I don't know.
Not in that way, anyway. I guess.
To some, and what makes it crazy is some of the like the silliness of some hills.
Yeah, that's it. Then it all comes down to stubbornness, man. Like it's
Stubbornness or silliness could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
definitely silly. Like, yeah, stubbornness, bullheadedness, stupid.
Yeah, very like just very believing in your opinion. Really, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know though.
Yeah. You ain't gonna catch me down on no hills, I guess, other than the Bob Seger one.
You firm on that one?
I am firm on that.
All right, man.
I just learned of my first hill today.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't have any that. I mean, Macs are okay. I like Mac computers. I mean, I'm really into technology and computers, so I definitely like PCs and the hardware you can get for them. I like what the money you can spend and what you can end up with performance wise. But my situation is not your average consumer situation, so I can definitely see. I can see the use of Macs and iOS because they just work. They do what they do. They do it well when they're working. But it's so overpriced compared to the alternatives of that's about the only thing I don't agree with.
Yeah.
And some personal company practices that Apple and other companies use.
Yeah.
But yeah, wouldn't die on the hill, man.
Right.
But if my hand is forced, I'm going to pick PC every time. PC and Android.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, I can't believe some people let that break up families.
No, man, I can't even believe the madness behind it all at this point.
Aren't we getting to election time, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken?
November, dude. We're almost there. Yes, we're almost there.
When do we find out who the new guy is?
Well, he could defend his championship. This is like WrestleMania 17 or something.
Really?
Yeah, he could defend his championship and go 4 more years.
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if he gets voted in.
Yeah, November 2nd.
That's when we find out?
That's voting day. So I guess we'll find out on the 3rd, technically, or late on the 2nd.
Okay. But that's when it goes down.
That's when it goes down, dude. It's almost over, and I cannot wait.
Here's another thing I want to ask. I don't think I've ever asked your opinion about. Okay. But I think it's kind of relevant to the times we live in as far as just like the way media is changing, the world's changing, and how people enjoy or partake in, whatever, enjoy, watch.
Or like how they
stuff.
perceive things.
Yeah. Just take it all in. Like the old way with like during the polls and just the whole political race and that, and whenever they take and have debates, and it's like, you know what I mean? They get so many seconds to ask a question, and then they have even less time to answer that question. And it's like, do you see that as a real constructive way for them to be talking then? Or what about, I mean, because there's been a rise in popularity of long form conversation like this. Now, whether our conversation is relevant compared to like political candidates or other super popular shows or not, we're not relevant, really. Just a hobby for us.
Yeah.
But people were more and more enjoying this long form conversation. Like, who was it? Was it Bernie Sanders was on Rogan, I think?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like you heard about healthcare and a few other things, but mainly healthcare for hours.
Yeah.
What do you think is a better way to get a message across to a country as a whole? The quick, rapid fire way they do it, or this longer form stuff?
I think the longer form, but nobody has the patience for that.
Right.
So that's why the quick thing works,
Yeah, I just don't see.
No, I don't think a timed answer, like, that's like thinking on your toes, like, I don't know. Like,
I just don't see how people have fallen for it. And when I say fallen down, not like, oh, you were tricked.
No, I know what you're saying. Like,
I just don't see how they went along with it for so many years in that format.
Right.
Like, I really think some of it is needing a refresh.
Yeah, I agree with you.
With the voting system. Or, okay, don't do away with in-person voting, but open up other avenues.
Yeah.
Opening up it's not like you're going to get everybody to vote that way. But there are some people that probably can't physically come to vote that could.
Right.
If you could do it electronically.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Or you may have people that wouldn't ever come and vote in person and would do it digitally, So yeah, long form conversation, dying on hills.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's a hill I'll die on. That there. Attention spans and whatnot. Yeah, I understand quick rapid fire stuff, TikToks, whatnot. People don't have time to invest into video. But the quick one and done, couple minutes, never. I don't think. Can you get a message out important? Sure, certainly you can. But can you really dive into a topic?
No,
Not at all. Like, so there, I mean, probably a hill I'll die on. You'll get the message out better. Talk about whatever. Throw whatever on the table, whatever topic. You could dive into it however deep you want. And that can't happen in a couple minutes.
Right.
If you can't commit to a video, listen to it.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're not original here.
No.
We're not the only people doing this. If there's something that's on video as far as digital content, and I'm not saying digital like cable TV, but digital like internet based like YouTube.
Yeah.
There's probably an audio version of it.
Yep.
You don't have to commit your eyes to a screen. You don't even have to commit your eyes to a screen to enjoy the video. You can turn it up and do other stuff.
Yeah. Just listen.
So the point getting out in a couple minutes, no, I don't think it's ever going to happen as effectively as long form.
No, I agree with that 100%, man.
But what do I know? It's the guy. It's from Pennsylvania with
Same.
a microphone. Anyhow, I think we can wrap it up there. Leave us some comments, criticisms. You got a hill you'll die on?
Yeah.
Leave a comment about it. I'm interested.
Let us know what hill that is.
What hill is it? Or do you just die on every hill?
Yeah.
Pick a side regardless, because if you don't pick one, you're
Yeah, it's over anyway.
you're an a-hole. You don't care.
You know, that's it. You stop there. You just don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, have a good week, people. Be safe out there.
Yeah. See you next time.